Guys, I can't log into my Facebook account. I can't log into any of my social media accounts. I've tried Twitter, I've tried my Instagram account. I can't log into any of those. Something is amiss, something is going on here. Or perhaps maybe my accounts have been compromised. Maybe hackers have compromised my account. Now, this is one of the biggest challenges we face in this era of social media. Many of us have fallen victims of hackers, or our friends perhaps have been in the same situation. But what do we do when our accounts have been hacked? Or then maybe why do our accounts get hacked? The most obvious reason is that your account will get hacked because the hackers want to obtain your personal information so that they can either break into your bank account and steal your billions or your millions, or maybe they want to impersonate you to commit certain crimes and run away with it. And who is to blame? You. Or better still, they want to engage into some conning business. They want to con your friends or maybe your family. They do this through spoofing, through phishing, or maybe through cloning. Spoofing is maybe they open an alternative account, a parallel account with your details, copy and paste your display photos, and then pretend that they are you. Then they send messages to your friends asking them to donate some money and all this kind of stuff. Then boom, you are blamed by your friends. But how can we know that our account has been hacked? Nelion, come over and please take us through these steps, how we can know that our accounts have been hacked and what to do in such circumstances.
Hacking has become a rampant phenomenon in the modern technology. Almost all people are really crying about hacking. And unfortunate that all transactions which have been taking place in the internet, they require us to have accounts. For example, we have Facebook accounts, we have Twitter accounts, and many other accounts like Gmail and Yahoo. But the unfortunate that these accounts sometimes they're subjected to hacking. So the question comes on here, how can you know that your account has been hacked? I will have to look at a few points that we need to note so that you can realize that your account has been hacked. One fact that you need to know is that you need to check your security in the login. Anytime that you log into your Facebook account, for example, there is a security detail that you're supposed to check on. If you go down and check your location, you can check all the logs that which devices have been logged into your account. You can know the place, the date, and the time. If you suspect any suspicion about someone who has logged into your account, then automatically they can ask if you are the one. Then if you're not the one, then you need to give a feedback so that they can take the precautions on how you can cover your account, probably by changing the password, and then you keep your account safe. The second point is that you also need to know, for example, when you check the date, your year of birth, and probably the last time that you logged into your account, you may find that these things are contrasting. If they are contrasting, then it gives an assumption that somebody has logged into your account, and that is one indication of hacking an account. Another common thing which usually happens is that you find that most of your contacts have been addressed by sending text messages, which you personally did not send. So when you find such kind of thing, it means somebody might have hacked your account, sent messages or text to almost all your contacts. And this is a way which is very common, making people become uncomfortable about hacking of the account. Sometimes other hackers, they hack your account with an intention of getting information or personal details about yourself, which they can furthermore use it to contact other contacts in your contact list. You may find this kind of suspicion also. Some of your contacts may ask if you are the one who have posted this information. So some of the information is posted on your account without your knowledge. That is an indication that someone has logged into your account and taken over posting details which you personally you are not aware about. So this is not something which should be worrying us if we really know what you're supposed to do. There's so many ways on how you can counter hacking. Some of them are professional. They know what they are doing when they hack. But the servers and the providers, service providers of various systems like Facebook, they have security details that we need to follow. Some of them, they are very simple, but they need consistency on how often you need to be doing it. The basic and the common fact is changing your password. Once you have suspected that your account has been hacked, you need to change the password. However, password usually we just enter details and we don't really take into much account. But they also give a limit on how you can make your account strong. So try to follow the description which is given on how you can choose a strong password. At the same time, change password often because there are people who are always trolling on you. So to get this information from your account is very easy unless you change the password. Another thing is that try to follow the security advice on the settings, for example, for the Facebook. Once you open your account, they usually ask you to follow the security details. These details are always done online. Enter the information. Try to have backup of your account. For example, you can have 2 or 3 people that you know very well and you trust, so that you can use them as your contact details in case your account has been hacked. The modern way that now people are using to protect their account, and I find it very ideal, it is using the second verification code. Once you enter the details once you log into your account, they have to ask if really you are the one who is logging into this account. So if you have provided some information, for example, you can provide an email, you can provide a mobile number. So once you log into your account, they will ask you for a verification code, which will be sent directly either to your phone or to your email. Then once you enter that code into your account, then automatically it will open. And no one else will be able to access your account because it does not have the details that you are going to enter as a verification code. To me, I find this one very ideal because you have both gadgets. You have the phone, you have the laptop, for example, and you have the details in your email or on your mobile phone. So this way will help you to protect your account. At the same time, there is a place that you can be able to get notification on suspicious login to your account. If you have the settings properly on your account, then anytime there is someone who is logging into your account, automatically it will send a signal to your either mobile number or to your email. In any case, you are the one who is trying to open the account. It will give the location of the person, it will give the device which is being used, and if you accept, then it means your account is safe. If it is suspicious, then you need to take the necessary security steps so that you can counter that kind of attack. Other aspect that we also need to look at, sometimes we just take it for granted, avoid giving too much information on the internet about yourself. Some of this information mostly they lead to other people like spammers and hackers to follow you, and they can be able to know much of the information which is taking place about you, and they can be able to hack. Avoid also taking requests from the second Facebook account, especially for the people that you know that they already have an account and someone is sending you another account. So you need to be careful about this one. At the same time, avoid public Wi-Fi's. Most of the public Wi-Fi's, they require you to log in. Once you log in, they always have to take information about yourself. This public Wi-Fi is not safe unless and otherwise. The best way, try to avoid the public Wi-Fi. Basically, this is a rampant issue, as I said earlier, but we should not be worried about it. The only thing is that hacking is here with us, but we have the safety measures on how we can go about it. So take the necessary action, take the necessary course, take the necessary precaution, and you'll be able to secure your accounts. Many people are really crying, many people have been looted, many people have been spammed off, and still the trend continues. Keep safe, protect your account. Thank you.